Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and it's been a while since I've taken you on an e-bike ride with me on my morning ride. But this morning I had a few different things that I did on the ride, and so I thought, well, I'll share this one on my YouTube channel. As you can see, there's a big old mud puddle there, and I didn't start out to make this ride to find mud puddles, but that's how it ended up. And there's our neighbor from across the street. Good morning again.
Have a good day.
Yep, you too. And very friendly people. Her and her husband are really nice folks. They let my grandson use their swimming pool. He comes over and helps my son when he needs an extra hand. And you can see they're working on that that cell tower up there. Yeah, and so later on, coming back, we're going to stop and take a look at what he's doing when he's all finished up there. So there's some mud puddles, and I didn't really start this ride out to look for mud puddles, but that's how it ended up as time went by. So we're headed north, and we're going to go up and make the circle route around the housing development up here. And so as we come along here, and we're going to turn into the housing development, but I'm going to stop up here because if I keep going straight on this canal road, it's one of my favorite paths to ride. But since we had so much rain about 4 or 5 days ago, everything's all mud puddles. So I'm looking down there and checking to see what I can see as far as dark, wet spots in the road. So it looks better than it did a day or so ago, and I might have to take that route next time around. So anyway, I'm just going to go into the housing development and do their circular ride. And when I do that, I always stop, or I don't stop, but I look over here and I go through the road that goes by the park that my grandson loves to go to. We've spent many hours there, and it's full of fond memories for me. Plus the rides to get there. That's always interesting memories too. So anyway, now I'm out of there and I'm headed back south towards our house, and it was kind of a short ride, and I felt like making a longer ride. So I thought, well, this is where I decided I'll go check out the mud puddles in the road to the south. And as I was going along, I noticed that guy was lowering his boom from the cell tower, and never seen a guy do that before. And I thought, well, I'll stop and watch that. That cell tower is probably the one we get our Wi-Fi signal from. We've got the T-Mobile 5G. And so we just set a little tower in the window, and it picks up the cell tower just a few blocks away. And we have really good internet that way. Although a couple of days ago, the internet was really, really slow. And usually it takes like 20 minutes or 30 minutes to upload a video from where I live to YouTube. And that day it took just a little bit over an hour to upload a video. So maybe there was something wrong, and so that guy is working on it and fixing it. Maybe that's what it's all about. But as he's coming down there, you can see it's kind of like landing a drone. You come straight down and have to watch where you're landing. And he's going to be really, really slow, because as you'll see, he's going to move over next to his truck, and you don't want to run into the truck with your cherry pickers. So anyway, it looks like he's almost down. And when he gets down, we're going to go ahead and head south on a route that I like to take, but I haven't taken it lately because when we had the rainstorm that flooded everywhere. In fact, this area right here, the water runs down and then gets into our yard there. And then thankfully there's a great big mud hole here, which is kind of like a reservoir to catch a lot of the water instead of letting it go through our yard. So I decided I'll just go down. This is our road. Actually, this is the canal road. Over to the right of this road is our actual road that goes along. It's actually county road. I know it doesn't look like much of a road, but that's what we've got. So I pull over onto the road there, and it looks like maybe there's some mud puddles along here. And it's about a mile from here up to the end of it, maybe a little longer. And so I'm going to check it out. There's some more mud puddles there. And then way up ahead, there's a couple more. So I'm wondering, well, if I run into a bad spot, I'll just turn around and head back home. And actually, this ride turned out to be a 9-mile ride because I just wanted to get out and do some riding, plus look for mud puddles. So these puddles here, as you might be able to see on the road, these were really full of water a couple days ago. And the day after the rainstorm, I wanted to fly my drone, but I couldn't because it was still drizzly and windy. But then the day after that, in my previous videos, you might see, I was able to fly along here and look at all the mud puddles. But it doesn't look like there's any mud puddles up at this end. And by the way, there used to be a big old fifth-wheel trailer parked right there if you've been following my channel. And there's a story about that, but I'll have to tell it at another time because it's gone now. Anyway, so as I go along here, I can see that there's no mud puddles here. So I'll be able to take this route just for fun when I want to go for a morning ride. And so this is the end of our official road. Actually, it's not the end, but that's where I turn off. It goes on up there, and there's still a lot of puddles further up. So anyway, I got onto a paved road here, and it's not near as much fun as as the dirt roads. But this is where I decided, okay, I'm going to just head on home. And coming out of that little housing development, you can see there's the field that used to have hay. Now they've got the stakes in it there, and you can see in the distance the tractors are moving the dirt. So anyway, it was kind of an interesting ride for me, and hopefully you enjoyed it also. I want to thank you, as always, for watching my videos, and God bless.